races here in the hobby side division, and we are underway as they head down into turn number 1. Taylor Huss gets the advantage down the back straightaway. It is Jamie Songer running in that second position. Siminoff holding down third, but getting pressured on the high side. A little loose coming out of 4, though. Who is that? That is that X70 of Wayne Purpose.
I'm watching Brandon Stiggy. Brandon, the 69 car, working top side of the racetrack, just fires it past the number 3 spot. Now the number 2 spot dangers the number 3 car down the inside. Huss right there. Stiggy has got that baby up to speed. Watch him out of turn number 4. He's going to vapor trail it down the front chute into turn number 1, and Songer is in danger up front.
Well, the other 69 out of Fairbury, Nebraska, Tyler Davis, trying to do the same thing on that high side. You can see the 69D as we've got one turned around. In turns 1 and 2, that is Bryant Johnson, the 48J machine out of Grittinger, Iowa. Back up on it, though.
He's sing for ACDC. Anyhow, he's got it going again. We stay green flag out here. Songer up front, Sticky running second on the field. 4th transfer spot. Simino has it, but he's got some company working to the outside. The 68Z car, Zach Ankrum trying to pick him off down the back straightaway. Drag race into turn number 3.
That's actually Tyler Davis in the 69D on the outside right there, looking for that 4th spot right now. That is another Fairbury, Nebraska working in and alongside with Brendan Stiggy. As you see Davis going to that high side of Simino and now trying to get to the high side of Taylor Huss.
Davis has got the number 4 spot as they scored it across the stripe that time. Huss lays just ahead the number 3 car. Up front, here's your challenge now for the race lead. Down on the inside, Songer trying to hold off the challenge out of Stiggy.
Well, look at the battle for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th right now as we've got 4 of them. As that 25H of Matt Hansen has joined the party in kind of a little bit of a way, still sitting back there a little bit. Davis and Huss right now battle for 3rd.
Well, that's a battle for 3rd technically, and the 4th position right there lies just ahead of Simino. He lost it. He was at himself in the big dance. He's going to try her again to be named, because right now there's 2 cars breaking away, and the 25 car able to get around the outside. Matt Hansen working hard on the wheels, going to take a shot at that 4th and final transfer spot of Taylor Huss. Huss, who had started front row with just, well, it was 2 laps. Now the white flag flies. Final time around, 4th position is up for grabs.
Well, Stiggy right now taking that lead away from Songer as we've got contact heading into 1. And it looks like that 25H Matt Hansen, the Slayton, Iowa driver, dragging something back behind. Something got a little bit loose on there.
He was dragging Huss is what he was dragging. Huss came up and molested him on that entrance into turn number 1, and now Huss around down at 3 and 4. That's instant karma right there, folks. Checkered flag is out.
So your top 4 moving on will be that 25H of Matt Hansen in 4th, 69D, Tyler Davis 3rd, the 96R of Jamie Songer out of Ankeny, Iowa, crossing the line in 2nd, and your winner from Fairbury, Nebraska, the driver of the 69, that is Brendan Stiggy. Down Jeremy Purdy, that Bedford, Iowa machine will roll him down out of turn number 4 to the line. Green is up, it is out. Let's go racing, fans.
Austin Llewellyn, the 3 car, working the middle of the racetrack right there, has got the number 2 spot. Again, we take our top 4 out of the hobby stocks. We had a 3-wide battle back behind. Here comes turn number 3 and 4. So far, so good.
Well, you take a look at the gentleman who finished 3rd in the 8th feature last night. He was trying to pick them off one by one, working his way through the middle. That is the 35S, Sean Slezak. You see him work the middle groove through 1 and 2, and now he'll work his way up into 4th down the back straightaway.
Slezak's got that 4th and final transfer spot as he's able to power around. Brian Stitch working the top side of the racetrack's picked off 2 cars. He'll go after 3 this time, coming out turn number 4. Up front, Austin Llewellyn, the new race leaders who cross over the stripe.
So Llewellyn, Purdy, Bonnet, Slezak right now your top 4 machines. Sean Slezak will work that 35S down the back straightaway as they go single file down the back straightaway. Llewellyn will lead. Purdy and Bonnet trying to break free from that draft pack as we've got him going around in turn number 3.
That's close around down there in the old 27F car. We'll see if Tommy's able to get that baby hitting the lick again. He's trying to get it fired up. So far, that is not successful. There he goes. We're going to be able to stay green. So Austin Llewellyn, your race leader, down the back straightaway in turn number 3 and 4.
Well, Bonnet keeps taking a look to that low side, and now here comes Purdy looking to the low side of Llewellyn out of turn 4. Nothing there. Llewellyn too strong off that middle groove.
Jeremy Purdy right there, and then Bill Bonnet's got himself in a little bit of a tussle taking place as he gets a little shot in the shorts down turn number 1 and 2. Challenging comes Slezak in the 35S car. He's currently got that 4th transfer spot. Look at that. We got 5 cars in the mix now.
Sean Slezak's going to drop to the low side of Bonnet, now down the front straightaway. They'll head down into turn number 1. Slezak looking for that 3rd spot from Bonnet. Bonnet strong off that middle groove, though. Back down the back straightaway they go, and they've got some company.
57 car Eric Cross right now running in number 5 spot. Trying to run down a transfer position. Those 4 cars lead him around. 2 laps to go. That time across the stripe. Austin Llewellyn, your race leader, takes him into the corner. I thought he wasn't going to be able to hang on to the race lead. He had a little bit of company coming, but now starting to get a little bit of a gap built up between himself and the rest of the field.
Well, Llewellyn and Purdy up front. The battle right now for third group 5th as Bonnet comes down on Slezak. Gives him a little loose, and that will allow Eric Cross to get some advantage, but Slezak right back on it now down the back straightaway.
Bonnet strong enough to keep himself in the number 3 spot. 4th is up for grabs. This is it. Final time coming out of the corner. Eric Cross on the top side. Slezak down on the inside. Checkered flag flies. Oh, we're going to go 3 laps to number 3 spot. Who's got it? Oh my, did Cross sneak it in there? The answer to that question is yes. Yes, he did. Right there, she flicked up on flag. We're underway with heat race number 3, and wow, just ejected out of the mix right there into the infield. That was not nice. Here we go down the back chute, the 72 car. Van Lanningham's got the number 1 spot. 3 wide for the number 3 spot. Contact and chaos, another one. Pirouettes around as the 12 car snaps it. Ariel Smith in another clearly state green flag is up front. The battle takes place for that 4th and final transfer spot. The 54 car, Kyle Pfeiffer, working. There's white wheels down the back straightaway.
Well, they'll head into turn number 3. They'll exit for Jesse Van Lanningham will show the way on the Speedway. Running 2nd. Right now, that is that Brock Peter, 48 out of Minot, North Dakota. Adam Armstrong starts to work his way up on the high side of Pfeiffer now in turns 1 and 2.
Adam Armstrong going to take a shot at Pfeiffer down the back straightaway. Whoa, Pfeiffer shot to the right. He'll get a punch in the rump for the effort right there. As Adam Armstrong working 5th on the field. Top 4 will advance right now. Brock Peter, the Minot Mafia racer, in the 48 car. Hustling for all he's worth. He's got the number 2 spot, but he's got company right behind the number 7 car. Forsberg applying some pressure.
Look at Double A pushing hard that time out of turn number 2, and he's going to get around Pfeiffer. Now he's going to set his sights down on that 7 machine that is running 3rd, Neil Forsberg, as they exit turn number 4.
Apparently, if you have a number 7 on your car, it makes you bold enough to run around the top side. Or I'm sorry, number 6 on your car makes you bold enough to run around the top side. Adam Armstrong's where they ain't, and that's where you got to be if you want to get up front. Watch Armstrong take a shot at Peter down the back straightaway. Brock Peter, you got company to the outside.
And here's Armstrong. Look at that push off turn number 4. Armstrong's going to have 2nd at the line by a car length and a half.
That'll shuffle Peter back down into the number 3 spot. Back behind him, the number 7 car hanging tough. Forsberg, currently your 4th transfer spot as Pfeiffer tries to get himself back in the big dance.
Pfeiffer's going to try to work for the high side of Forsberg right now as they head down into turn 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, though. 2 to go this time by Van Lanningham. Armstrong, he's going to do everything he can to run him down.
By George, he might actually pull it off, too. Van Lanningham's quick out front. He has the number 1 spot for a while, but Adam Armstrong is really, really fast around this racetrack. By far the fastest race car out here. The question is whether he has enough time. 2 laps ago, you're going to see the white flag this time by, but Armstrong is closing on Van Lanningham up front.
They head down into turn number 1. It will be Van Lanningham, Armstrong, Peter. What a battle for 4th going on right now between Forsberg and Pfeiffer.
Forsberg, Dave will try to hold him off that last time down turn number 1 and 2. To the outside goes Pfeiffer. The white wheels looking sharp. Top shelf on the racetrack. Can he pull off a transfer spot? Checkered flag has flown up front. Van Lanningham gets the number 1 spot. Double A will finish off 2nd. Brock Peter. And look at that. Pfeiffer back around will pick up your 4th and final transfer spot.
And Neil Forsberg, for finishing 5th, gets a...
Thank you for the assist on that, Sarah. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching on Speed Shift TV, and thank you for the green flag coming out of this final heat race here for the Hobby Stocks.
Down into turn number 1, they will hit it, and they will exit to look at Roy Armstrong getting the run. Down on the low side for second. We're 4 wide back at the back of the field. As they head down into 3 and 4, they're going to stay that way.
Holy smoke, Robin, 4 wide back in the field. Contact, no chaos, and looking around out the number 4 car. He's got places to go and things to do all the way from the back. Cody Dignan in the 4CD car is on the prowl.
Well, it is Husted in that 0-1 leading the way. Back behind him, though, you've got Armstrong moving up through the field. And I believe that is the 25 or the 26 of Russ Speck running right with him.
Up front race through the cross to 0-1 car. Greg Houston gets started. On row number 2 is here comes Rockin' Roy. The 6R car drops the nose, grabs the binder, grabs the throttle. He's got the number 2 spot easily down the back straightaway.
Well, Russ Speck, you've got some company coming to your high side. Rocho Duso himself, Ryan Reshevsky. Oh, contact between Reshevsky and Speck. Reshevsky holds on to 4th, but here comes the 7W of Jeremy Wagner.
Wagner's trying to pick up that 4th and final transfer spot. He wouldn't have had a shot at Reshevsky that last time. Coming out turn number 4, he got discombobulated right there. Was able to slowed up just enough to give the 7W car a shot at him. Here comes the Grettinger, Iowa racer down on the inside.
Husted will continue to show the way with Roy Armstrong in tow. Russ Speck will move to the high side with Armstrong. Here goes Rockin' Roy down the back straightaway.
See ya, goodbyes. He'll suck the numbers off of him right there for that number 1 spot. Rockin' Roy a little too hot into the corner. He's up in the crumblies. He's got the number 2 spot back as they traded off again down for number 3, but Roy's not done.
Well, Russ Speck sitting right on that back bumper of Roy Armstrong, figuring this guy knows the fast way around this track. Now Roy's going to go around Husted on the high side.
Husted shuffle back to 2nd. He'll battle back on the inside. Roy a little calmer on the entrance to turn number 3 and 4 that time. As they roll out onto the front stretch, we've got just 2 laps to go this time across the straight.
So Armstrong will have that advantage across the line this time, and now look at Roy diving it down off the top side of the speedway. Now he's going to pull away from Husted. Husted will be in a battle with Speck now for 2nd. But here comes Derek Husted trying to battle back on the low side. Lap traffic up in front of him. Armstrong checking it up. Nope, caution is out.
Rockin' Roy up front starts the party. His green flag comes out. We're underway down the front chute.
Armstrong throws it high into turn number 1 and exits turn 2. Gets the advantage and the momentum he wanted coming off that turn. Down into turn number 3, they will go. We'll pick it up. White flag this time by for Armstrong and company.
Reshevsky still on the bump and back into number 4 spot. The white flag is out. Final time around. How bad does Wagner want in? We're going to find out. 7W car right there on the back bumper. Oh, 3 wide for the number 2 spot.
Reshevsky, Speck, Husted. Here comes Wagner. He's going to swing to the high side of Reshevsky. He's going to get up a little bit too high. Reshevsky trying to point that thing off the bottom side. Armstrong will win. Speck in 2nd. Husted in 3rd. Reshevsky taking home that 4th spot.